This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Welcome in. We're here at the John C. Combs Arena, Perry County Central High School. I'm Harold Brashear alongside David Adams. And David, it is district tournament time here in the mountains.
Absolutely, Harold. It's good to be with you. The 54th district expecting some good games. First game, a little lump side there. Leslie County getting the win over a hard-fought Buckhorn team. And this game here, Harold, what can you say? It's Hazard and Perry. So I think a big key that you had mentioned earlier before we come on is the pressure of the Commodores. Will the Bulldogs be able to handle it?
Yeah, Hazard a little short-handed, especially in the backcourt. Of course, everybody knows, I don't think I'm talking out of school, Haley Cottle left the team a little over a month ago. Hazard 2-9 since she left. Then Chelsea Profit goes down with a knee injury the other night. So depleted backcourt. Bright spot for Hazard, though. Annie Harris in the middle, 16 points, 12 rebounds a game. But, David, the thing about having a good post player, if you can't get her the ball, she's not going to be very effective.
Right, you're right, Harold. And you mentioned Haley Cottle not with the team. That's almost 19 points a game right there. She got to play in 14 games, and she's not there. She's a very nice player, and she would have been a big help to the Lady Dogs if she'd been there because, like you mentioned, it's hard for Harris to get the ball if it can't get down to her.
You know, these two teams, they played back in January. Hazard won 57-54. That was with Haley Cottle on the court. Looking at a little bit of history, David, Perry County Central, I went back to 96 because that's when the district became what it is now with a 4-team district. In that time period, Perry Central 36-10 in district tournament play, 21-4 in semifinal action. Hazard 15-19, only 9-16 in semifinal action. So they've made it. Hazard, though, if they make it to the finals, they've won 6 out of 9 times they've made it. But Perry Central's made it to that final game 21 times and won 15 of those. So they've definitely been the cream of the crop. This is not a typical Perry team. They come in at 8-9, but I tell you what, they've played a lot better down the stretch. They've got pretty good guard play. When Kyra McElharness, the 8th grader, came into the lineup, she's only averaging 6 points a game. Very efficient player, over 50% from the floor, over 45% from the three-point line, over 75% from the free throw line. Doesn't take bad shots. Emily Neese, one of the premier scorers in the district. And, David, I think it's just going to be an uphill battle for Hazard today.
Yeah, and Harold, looking back, I remember you as coach as the Lady Dogs and what a job you did there all the way to the finals of the region, and you had the program really where you wanted it to go, and you had the kids playing hard. You know, here you have a new coach. He's got to rebuild and do things, and it takes a little time, but you got to keep everybody in sync to do that, and that's the key about this. And, you know, Coach Fannin, he had a good run at Hazard as well, was state tournament winner, had some good kids. So Hazard's got tradition of having good teams. But, you know, here of late, we had talked earlier, smaller schools, Harold, has to keep a good flow going. Big school Perry, they just reload, but the small schools, you have to rebuild.
Yeah, when you're a team like a Hazard, some other teams throughout the district, Buckhorn, you've got one feeder coming in.
Right.
And, you have one or two classes who are maybe a little less talented, and you're going to have issues, and that's coming into play. Even when I coached Hazard, I've got no lies to tell. We obviously had some kids who were playing who were from outside the district that have been wanted to come in and play at Hazard, and you have that all over. But small schools, just year to year, it's hard to put the same type of product on the court. Whereas a team like Perry, a team like Letcher,
Yeah.
a team like Knott,
Yeah.
a few more feeders.
Yeah.
And but not to say Hazard can't do it. They've had some big wins. A lot of those came early in the year. You know, they were the only regional team to beat Owsley County, but a little different look for the Lady Bulldogs here tonight than we saw early in the year.
Yeah, you're right. And without Caudle, Haley Caudle, she is such a good ball player. Sees the floor well, shoots it well, and like I said, her averaging 18.9 a ball game on those 14 games. So a lot of scoring, a lot of assists, and most of all, senior leadership and able to set the offense up in a structured manner to help the team.
And, you know, looking out, Hazard still, you know, they're calling starting lineups here, and Hazard's still not back out onto the court. So, interesting turn of events here.
Here comes the Lady Dogs. Coach maybe getting that last word in, you know, getting the team ready to go.
And you're looking at the Hazard Lady Bulldogs, and we'll look at their starters. They'll start at guard, Libby Danner. She's a senior, 5.5 points a game. At another guard position will be a 7th grader, Taylor Couch. She's averaging 2 points a game. At another guard will be Haley Smith. She's wearing number 4. She's a 7th grader, 5 points a game. At forward will be number 3, Mallory Combs. She comes in, she's averaging 6.8 points a game. And then at center, Annie Harris, we mentioned, she's a senior, 16 points a game, 12.2 rebounds. Hazard 6-20, coached by Josh Hurt. For the home team, Perry County Central, they'll start at guard. Kara McAlarna, she's an 8th grader, 6.4 points a game. At another guard, wearing number 20, will be Emily Neese. She leads the team at 17.6 points a game. She's a sophomore. At a third guard position will be a senior wearing number 10, Katie Dunnigan. She's a senior, 9.5 points a game. At forward, senior Chelsea Napier wearing number 24. She's averaging 10.1 points, 6.8 rebounds a game. And at the other forward will be number 12, Rainey McIntyre, a senior. She's averaging 9.6 points a game, 7.2 rebounds a game. The Lady Commodores, coached by Misty McLaurin, they're 8-9, and Dave, we're about ready to start the ball game.
Absolutely, here. And up in the 53rd, we've heard that North Central Lady Patriots has got a win over their game in June Buchanan Lady Crusaders up there. So got a game in up there. Their second game, I'm sure, is getting ready to kick off. Letcher County Central in Cordia, and here we got the Commodores and the Bulldogs, and Hurl, we're ready to go.
And it looks like Hazard's going to start out in a man-to-man defense. Kind of shocked by that. And a foul right off the bat.
Commodores like to take the basketball to the hoop. They set up high there, Hurl, and I'm kind of surprised, too, with the size difference and the speed difference on the floor. I was expecting a 2-3 matchup, something like that.
I was too. McIntyre knocks the free throw down. She's 56.5% on the season, but 1 of 1, and the Commodores strike first.
I noticed the Commodores do shoot free throws very well, Harold. I've watched them 2 or 3 games now, and they're one of the good teams in the region shooting free throws.
And there's a turnover right off the bat for Hazard, but Perry turns it right back over, and then they're going to get a foul in the backcourt. And that's going to go against Dunnigan.
Commodores coming out with good pressure, and that's what you want your team to be doing at this point, playing hard and really getting after basketball.
And let's see if Hazard, looks like they're going to get it in the front court this time.
Yeah. Combs is in charge of bringing it down. She's got a job today, Harold.
And with 2 7th graders on the wings, it's going to be tough. And a 5-second call.
Yeah, you've got that does, like you mentioned, that youth coming into a big atmosphere. You know, a tournament atmosphere a little different than a season game, and I can tell a difference in the gym. It's not like the old time, Harold, but it's still pretty good.
A little closer to normal than what we have been.
Yes.
That's another turnover by Hazard.
Napier gets on track, and a nice shot off the glass.
And just having all kinds of trouble, this defense. And it looks like Perry Central's strategy is to get it to McIntyre and let her go straight at Harris, because I tell you, if Harris gets in foul trouble, it's going to be a long night.
Yes, it is. She takes care of the boards, and she's got the job of helping relieving the pressure so they can get the ball up right now.
We're going to see that same offensive set. And double team, and almost a turnover, but Harris gets it. And she put, now if Harris can get it there, they can be effective.
She's tough there. She uses the board well, and been a big-time player for the Bulldogs so far. She's averaging 15 a game right now for Hazard.
Hazard going to come away with it here. Perry's putting the pressure on, makes, misses, whatever.
Yes, they are.
And now they're going to discard. They're in kind of a matchup zone, it looks like. Keeping everybody close to the rim. Hazard's not shot the ball well from the perimeter. And I'm sure Coach McLaurin has looked at that. And now Coach Hurt going to slow it down, and I think that's a good strategy. Bucket up, no good, and battle for the rebound. It'll go over to Perry. And good open look there. And
yeah.
If you're going to pull the upset, you got to knock those down.
Yes, you do. And a good look, and maybe even had room, Harold, to shorten that shot. Take a dribble and square back up, because look at Perry. They were crashing on Harris down here. They're, you know, Coach McLaurin knows what makes the Bulldogs flow right now.
Ball goes into Napier. She goes up and she's going to draw a foul. And that's going to be 2 against Mallory Combs, and that's not good news for Coach Hurt. As Napier will step to the line, she's got 2 points already. Free throw off, no good.
A little unnormal for her, because she's been shooting lights out there, and I'm telling you, a nice shooter at the line is Napier. And we jinx her. Yeah, that's unusual.
Pressure again by Perry. Danner going to get it in the front court this time. And she double dribbles. That is turnover number 4 for Hazard, 2.5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and you just can't do that if you want to pull the upset either. You've got to take advantage of it when you have an opportunity.
McLaurin's nice little left-hand runner rolls off, though. Combs all the way down, ball tipped away, and they get it to Harris, and that's where they have to go with it. Harris just takes it away and puts it up and in. She's got all 4.
Yep.
And David, we're tied up.
Yep, she uses that strength and goes up strong off the glass, makes a good play.
Shot off by Neese, rebound to Mallory Combs. They have 2 people out in front, but the pressure won't allow her to see them.
Yeah, this is the big key for the Dogs. If Combs can keep this going about beating the pressure and getting up the court.
And Coach Hurt rolling the dice. Combs with 2 fouls, but you know he's almost has to leave her in. We're going to have a jump ball that'll stay with Hazard, but you can't float that pass to the wing.
No. Looks like Coach Hurt's going to take a 30, so we can leave it here, Harold. And I noticed you and Harold on that first game. Listen to you guys. I got to watch a minute before I left to come down, and good picture. You know, very good picture. And we're not going to get much out of Harold the rest of the day, I don't think, because Ann Dixon sent him the candy, and he's buried himself in it so far. But me and you will do the best we can.
We'll try. And You know, you notice he had that bag of candy. He didn't offer anybody
Hey,
a
let me
piece.
tell you, it's sacred when she makes that candy, and we want to thank you, Ann, for that.
And I want to thank her. They sent me some.
Yeah, you was telling me.
I've got a batch at the house.
I'm telling you.
I had a couple pieces last night. It's hard to stop at just one.
It's just great. We really appreciate her, what she does. Seemed like every tournament year for everybody around, she helps them out and takes care of them, and we appreciate that, Ann.
And I tell you what, have you ever had any of her fried pies?
No, I'm not.
Oh, she makes a fried pineapple pie that's unbelievable.
But now, maybe if I can get over and see her and talk with her a little bit, I might talk her into coming up with a few of those.
Absolutely. Hazard just trying to work the ball and just trying to take their time, shorten the game. And, that, you know, if you want to upset somebody, you have to shorten the game sometimes. Yes.
Combs is trying her best. She tried to spin there, and she wants to go Harris side here. And there it is. And not pass, just let her a little too much.
Turnover number 5. And I tell you, I've talked about this all year. The pass into the post is a lost art in the game of basketball.
I agree. It's we don't see it often, and when we do see it, it seems like a hard task.
Ball off the mark by McLaurin. Perry going to run it down. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Commodores. 4-4.
Yeah, and Commodores has had opportunities, but seem like they're forcing a little bit, Harold. Instead of taking a better shot with a teammate, they're just going in and taking a shot.
Well, it seems like a lot of times, especially in high school, when you are the favorite, it kind of goes as nice give and go. It kind of goes one of two ways. Either you come out and you take care of business, or you're sluggish.
Yes.
And because you're trying to hit the home run and get it over with.
Now, I like that pass from Combs, a good bounce pass, and Harris caught it low instead of bringing it quickly. Perry was right there and to tie her up.
And that'll go as a turnover for Hazard, their 6th of the game. Perry's only turned it over once. But Hazard's sticking around. If you've got 6 turnovers, you're tied at 4. You got to feel pretty fair about it.
Absolutely. 2:50 to go here in the first quarter from John C. Combs Arena.
Jump shot rolls off and rebound Hazard. And Hazard on the run, Danner. But you can tell if they don't have a wide open layup, they're pulling it out.
You'll see Coach Hurt when he gets an opportunity after a timeout. He's going to start sending one long because Commodores, like you mentioned, her, are coming up and applying pressure, and nobody's getting back. And here we go to Harris, and
another turnover for Hazard.
Yeah, that's a hard way to go there, the high-low, and especially with Combs on the move.
Another miss by Perry, but Dunnigan with her own rebound, up no good. Another rebound, and it'll be McIntyre back to the line. And that's on Harris. That's her first, team 3rd. McIntyre's 2 for 2 from the line. She steps back up.
Averages about 9 points a ball game. All net there.
And she's 3 for 3. As Haley Smith back in for Hazard, it's going to be Lawson and Neese in for Perry Central. They lead 5-4, 2 minutes to play here in the first. Offensive rebound.
Bulldogs not blocking out as strong as they probably needed to there. Harris, another big rebound.
That's going to go against Dunnigan. That's her second, team second. And she's going to check out, and Coach McLaurin is going to take a 30-second timeout. And we'll stay right here as Hazard just hanging around. I mean, it's not looked pretty early on, but they're hanging around.
No, the way the flow of the game is gone, you would think the score probably should be 16-2 or 4 right now, but Perry Central's not been able to cap on these turnovers. So, you're giving the Bulldogs time to stay around. How do you think Coach will put Harris block to block and get her off the foul line, and maybe put somebody else there that may can hit a quick little shot, because it's going to be wide open if she goes to the block?
Well, I think ideally before Chelsea Profit went down, I think the plan was to maybe put Profit and Combs, rotate them from point to high post, go high-low. But they're just short-handed, and if you put Combs in there, which they may do it now with Danner at the point, it's a quick shot by Danner. It's off no good, and I don't think that's the shot that Coach Hurt wants, that quick jumper. That's one of those anytime shots. You can get that one anytime.
Right. Hazard in the zone.
And jump shot by Mullins, no good, but a rebound, and you talk about problems, that's problems, because that is 3 on Mallory Combs.
Yeah, I mean, do you pull her? Can you get the ball down if you pull her?
It looks like he's going to go to the bench as Lawson knocks the first one down. Lawson 67% on the season. And Perry Central's only have 1 field goal here early on. 4 of 7 from the line. Lawson knocked them both down. 7-4 now, and another turnover.
Harris getting a hand on that. Commodores moving the ball around.
3 by Mullins, off no good.
Danner with a rebound, and she gets fouled, so Bulldogs will have the ball back.
But the bad news for the Bulldogs, that allows Perry to set that press up.
I just, right here's a big key for them. See if they can, with Combs out, can they get it down?
And now Harris has a mismatch down there, and they're not even looking her way. It's a near turnover. We'll see that one go on. That's on Emily Neese. That's her first team 4th.
Yeah. Bulldogs got some youth out there on the floor right now, and
nice play there, but couldn't take advantage. And Perry comes away with it. Nice bucket by Aaliyah Fannin.
Yep, Fannin's first bucket of the evening. Or afternoon, we should say. There's where the ball has to go if you're the Bulldog. And she's got to take it to him. She's really the only scoring threat, really, on the floor, Harold.
Absolutely. That'll go against Lawson, her first team 5th. Harris to the line. She has all 4 points for the Bulldogs, and she'll step up to the line. She's 54.7% on the season. And that one rolls off. Keys to the upset, you got to make layups, you got to make free throws, and you can't turn it over.
Right.
And so far, Hazard's not checking any of those boxes. 9-5, 10 seconds to go. 3 on the way, Fannin, no good. Battle for the rebound, Harris has it. And that's going to be the quarter.
Yep.
Perry Central out to a 9-5 lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about a minute on the Hometown 24.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Heineman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
It'll be Hazard basketball as we come back out. And David, 8 first quarter turnovers. That's hard to overcome.
It is.
And there's number 9. Foul will go against Hazard, or against Perry Central.
She had Harris again there, Harold. You got to bounce it. You got to go to her whenever that lane's there because she will make things happen for the team.
It's Hazard just trying to get into their offense.
There it is. There's the opening. And you're not going to be able to stop her. She's got to hit those, though, Harold.
Absolutely.
She's got to hit those.
That's against Chelsea Napier. And that'll put Hazard in the 1-and-1 for the rest of the half, and Harris back to the line.
Yeah.
And that one's hard. She's 1 of 3 now. All 5 Hazard points, and missed them both.
You got to hit those, especially if you're going to try to make the big upset in the ball game. Nice hustle by Lady Dogs.
And now we're going to have a foul, and I think that's going to go against Huff. That'll be Huff's first, team's 5th. So Perry triggered in. That'll be Mullins triggered in. She's going to get it out to Nice. You better guard her. Long rebound goes back to Nice, and you can't let that happen.
No, you can't. They're in the 2-3 matching up, so somebody should have been near the ball.
As battle for the rebound, it's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with Perry Central. And neither team very sharp here to start the game. We're on 9-5.
A lot of missed shots, a lot of forced shots. And struggling with the passing, too.
McIntyre missed one, and then she's going to foul, and that'll send Hazard to the line.
Commodores are getting some easy looks and some good looks, but they're not hitting. They're not taking advantage of those easy shots.
And Smith will go to the line for 1 plus the bonus. Her first free throw attempts as a Hazard Lady Bulldog, and it's no good. But gets her own rebound, goes up, and she's going to go right back to the line.
Looks like Napier is going to get the foul. There is where Commodore's not ready on that miss free throw. The blockout assignments on the shooter. You got to do it.
Missed another one.
And Lady Dogs get an opportunity to make distance, but they're missing those opportunities.
0 for 5 from the line this quarter, and you're down by 4.
Yeah.
Nice pull through. There's that 3 by Nice.
Nice touch by her.
And here's where the problems are going to come. I tell you what, Chelsea Napier, such a weapon on the front of that press.
Yes,
She's long, tall, and active.
Yeah.
And for the smaller Hazard guards, it's going to be a hard time throwing over top of her.
Bulldogs has got to learn to reverse the ball, and they're wanting to go up that right side. They've got to learn to reverse the basketball.
And there's another turnover. But
5 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Another missed shot, rebound Hazard. Danner comes out of there with it, and she's going to be fouled and go back to the line.
Bulldogs got to take advantage of these free throws. Like you mentioned, her 0 for 5 in this quarter alone.
So Danner going up there for 2. Danner 52.6% on the season. Free throw in the air, no good. 0 for 6 in the quarter.
And we saw in the first game that the Eagles of Leslie County, 10 out of 35, I believe.
Ooh.
So
must be something wrong with these rims.
they must be.
Danner finally rattles one home.
12-6 Commodores. Bulldogs staying in the zone.
And, you know, they got to find Nice out, which Nice is not in the game right now, so a little easier to play zone.
Harris, nice rebound for the Lady Dogs.
And they got to get it in there to Harris. She's posted and they can't get it in there, just throw it away. Turnover number 11. Perry just, and there's McElharness for 3.
Perry's starting to heat up a little bit from the outside now.
As Danner gets through the press. Kicks at the Couch. Couch off, no good. Harris with a rebound up and in.
Nice strong move by Harris. Put it back in.
And now we've got a technical foul.
I don't know. I seen her do the strength thing. A lot of kids do that, you know.
So that'll go as a technical foul, and more importantly, a personal foul. That'll be her second. As they will send McElharness to the free throw line to shoot the 2 free throws. First one in the air is no good.
McElharness normally a good free throw shooter, but a little long there, Hurl.
15-8. Perry Central out in front. Got that one. 4 points for McElharness, and it'll be Perry Central basketball. As you know, I know some of these kids do the flex and this and that, but you know, it's one thing if you're dominating the game, but when you get a basket to cut the lead to 9, I mean, 3 on the way by Mullins, no good. Rebound Hazard. They're going to tighten it up, it looks like. That's the second foul on Fannin, and Hazard will go back to the free throw line. And it's going to be Haley Smith. She is 0 for 3.
Yep. Free throws would be crucial right now if Haley could get them to go.
First one in the air goes in.
Looks like the horn went off as the free throw went up, Earl. Making it 16-9 with 4:24 to go until half.
Second one up, no good. As the Bulldogs continue to struggle from the line. Perry running a little screen away play. And there's another 3. That's their third 3 of the quarter.
Mullins with a nice jumper out there. So those threes are really lifting the score a little bit at 19-9, Hurl. And, you know, when you play that 2-3, you got to give something up.
Yeah.
Especially with a small team, you know. You take Harris, really the only good-sized young lady out there for the Bulldog. Good pass.
Hazard will go back to the line. That's 2 on McIntyre. As Smith will go to the line, she is 1 for 5. 1 for 6. And I tell you, Hazard has had opportunity to be right in the ball game.
Yes, they have. And believe it or not, the old charity stripe has kept them from doing it.
Second one in the air, missed it again. And they're not even close, some of these. They're not even close.
Yeah. One thing about when tournament time comes, the old free throws mean more than they ever have.
You've got that right. Perry just working it around the perimeter, looking for an open jumper. And Dunnigan's going to fire it. And all of a sudden,
yep, they caught fire. Dunnigan out there, a 21-footer in all net at the Nice Athletic Center at Prairie Central.
Hazard just throwing it back and forth. Trying to keep it close, but
nice move.
Nice move by Destiny Huff.
Nice ball fake, and then
Perry's going to have to take a timeout because everybody ran off and left the inbounder. And it's a 30. We'll keep it right here. 22-11. But, you know, story of the game so far, Prairie Central's three-point shooting. They've knocked 4 down this quarter. All 4 field goals have been three-point shots. And Hazard's inability to cash in at the free throw line.
Yep, you're right. And you take those 4 threes, that's 12. And you look up on the board and you're down 11, and
you missed 10 free throws, 1 on the front end.
Yeah.
So you basically left 11 points at the free throw line.
Absolutely. Commodores and the Bulldogs here on this Saturday. 54th District Basketball Tournament. Got 2 men's games will be coming up later today, or 2 boys games rather. Expect some good basketball there.
And yeah, those two good matchups with a lot of side stories involved. Hazard amping up the defense a little bit near turner, and it is going to be a turnover. Only the second for Prairie Central. Hazard doing a little better job against the press. And then they get in the front court and they turn it over. And then you got a dumb foul there. And that's going to be the 3rd on Annie Harris. So 3 on Harris, 3 on Combs.
Yeah.
And that is trouble.
Yeah, it is. You know, your inside game, your defense and your rebounding just went over to take a break. And with 2:15 to go, but you can get a lot of buckets in 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
And there's where it hurts. You give up offensive rebound off the free throw. And Nice rattles one out, another rebound.
This is called shoot till you make it.
They go into Lawson. She puts it up and she's going to draw a foul.
Of course, Coach Josh Hurt does kind of double duty down for Hazard High School. He works with the boys program too, and that's staying active, isn't it, Harold?
Yeah, that's a lot.
To ask them anyone.
Yeah, and I don't know how long you can keep that kind of pace up. As Lawson rattles them both home. She's 4 of 4 from the line. She has 4 points. 13-point game now. And if you're Hazard, who do you look to score the basketball? And of course, right now, if you're Hazard, you're just trying to get it in the front court.
I think you're going to have to go to Huff if you're a Hazard. Maybe put her in the middle and scatter her out and try to get her the ball there in the middle and let her make her move. Like right now, if she wants to, the way they're spread here.
Hazard really nobody to go to right now. Danner leading scorer on the court, 5.5 points a game. And ball taken away from her, turned over. And it's going to be Donegan on the layup.
Nice layup by Donegan, uses the glass well, and 26-11.
Danner just loses another one out of bounds. And that's turnover 14.
Looks like Commodores will bring in Mix. Give her some time here with 1:15 to go till half.
26-11. Been Commodores most of the way here early on. They struggled a little early, caught fire from the three-point line, and really extended that lead out here. And they may hold it here against this 2-3 zone.
Yeah, they've been blessed this quarter, Harold. 15 points at the three line, so Dogs not been able to match that.
I understand you're trying to hold the ball. If you're an underdog, hold it here, but they're the favorite. I mean, I'm taking it right to Hazard right now, trying to deliver that knockout punch because they cannot get the ball up the court right now. And then there's a rebound and put back by Turner.
Turner gets her first bucket. Huff needs to really, like right now, make her move and make something happen. Letcher's ahead of the Cordia Lions, 43-3 right now, up at 53rd District.
That's going to be your half here. Perry Central 27, Hazard 11. We'll take a break. We'll come back and get you caught up on the man at the half here from John C. Combs Arena.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained. Thinking about replacing that old roof? Or maybe you just want a new garage, a shop, a warehouse, or just need some more storage. Well, maybe it's time to give the guys at BMC Construction a call. They're a Letcher County-based local business with years of combined experience and references. All their buildings are constructed out of #1 grade warranty materials and available in many different shapes and sizes. Give them a call at 606-335-1580.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Appalachian Wireless invites you to start the new year off with a bang. What better way than with a new Samsung device? The new Samsung Galaxy S21, S21 Plus, and S21 Ultra are the latest and hottest devices of the new year with great cameras, all-day battery life, and faster processors. The S21 is the phone everyone wants and will be jealous of. From now till the end of February, the new Samsung S21 models will be $400 off the Advantage plan at Appalachian Wireless and AppalachianWireless.com. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
And we are back here at halftime. We're at the man at the half, and it is Perry County Central 28, Hazard 11 at the half. And story of the game, Hazard 14 turnovers, Perry Central only 2. Hazard 3 for 13 from the free throw line, Perry Central 8 for 13. Perry Central spread the scoring out. They're led by Katie Dunnigan with 5. Then with 4 each, it is Kyra McElarnis and Kendra Lawson. 3 from Emily Neese, Rainey McIntyre, and Lexi Mullins. 2 each from Chelsea Napier, Aaliyah Fannin, and Samantha Turner. So 9 Lady Commodores in the scoring column at halftime. For Hazard, Annie Harris with 7 points, Destiny Huff with 2, 1 each for Libby Danner and Haley Smith. And Hazard just having a hard time getting it into the half-court set. 3 of 13 from the line, 14 turnovers, not going to get it done. Perry Central, 9 players have scored. And David, also Mallory Combs and Annie Harris, 3 fouls each for Hazard. So what does Hazard have to do if they have any chance to get back in this ball game?
Well, you know, as you mentioned, Combs went out early with foul trouble, and Harris had to leave with 2:55 to go here in the second quarter. And I just don't believe Hazard can compete or play at all without those 2 not in the game. And when those 2 were in the game, you had a game of 11-5 or 9-5. It was, you know, Combs got her 3rd one real early. So for them to make a run back, they're going to have to, those 2 are going to have to stay in the game. And turnovers going to be cut down. They're going to have to hit some of these shots. The other players are going to have to hit some shots. And when they do get an opportunity at the free throw line, they're going to have to cash in some. And Perry hit those 4 threes or 5 threes that were crucial in the second quarter. You got to come out and guard a little more to stop or slow that down too, because Perry's not really shot it that well, Harold, in the paint.
No, they've not. And some scores from earlier today, it was Leslie County with a 52-28 victory over Buckhorn. They advance on. Also in the 53rd district, it was Knott Central Big over June Buchanan. They advance on. And Letcher Central, they had a 43-3 halftime advantage over Cordia, so it looks like they will advance. So Knott Central, Leslie County, and Wolfe County girls have punched their tickets to the regional tournament, as well as Wolfe County's boys, that being a 3-team district. And go ahead, Dave.
And the region will start for the girls. Is that on the 25th?
The region for the girls, they will play on the 2 games on the Thursday the 25th, 2 on Friday the 26th, then come back with the semifinals on Monday the 29th, and the championship on Tuesday the 30th. The boys, as of right now, they will play 4 games. All first round games will be next Saturday the 20th, and then they will come back with the semifinals on the 22nd on Monday, and the championship on the 24th on a Wednesday. And interesting scheduling this year, and that allows you, if something happens, you have to push back. You got plenty of time, and it's going to be an interesting regional tournament as we get into that kind of play. Perry Central right here, they lead 28-11, and they've not really played that well. They've made a few perimeter shots, but Hazard just very ineffective offensively so far.
Now, the last time we had the Commodores was about a week ago or something like that, Harold, when they come down and played, North Central come down. Very impressed with Perry Central. Played 3.5 quarters very well, and all of a sudden the Patriots put the press on and, build themselves back, hit some layups, and take advantage of it. So we'll have to see the Commodores, and the regional tournament. The regional tournament is right here. So who knows? Commodores may be one of those teams.
Absolutely. Right now we're going to step away as we finish up the man at the half. When we come back, it'll be second half action. 54th District Tournament here from John C. Combs Arena.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
We are back to action, and it will be Hazard basketball. They trail 28-11, and David, I think no matter what happens, if you're Hazard with the foul trouble, I think you got to just keep them in there and play it out as long as you can.
You have no choice, and right here, these first 3 or 4 minutes are going to be crucial for the Lady Dogs.
And not the start you want with a turnover. And so it will be Perry with the basketball, and they're just going to work it around. They're in no hurry.
Now, if you are the Commodores, you may even just flat keep passing it around.
Duncan with a miss. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Perry Central.
You got a 28-11 lead, and to bring Hazard out where they've not been able to guard you, you could force the action.
Absolutely. And Hazard going to push it up this time. Combs with it.
Go to Harris' side, and here she uses her body, but she's...
Another turnover.
Yeah, she's got to use her body a little more down there to get herself set.
Now McLaurin's going to go to the line. As that foul will be against Taylor Couch, her first, team first. McLaurin's the line. She's 1 of 3. She has 4 points.
Tanya Ambergy, Chris Ambergy, Scott Frazier are officials for this second game, 14th region.
Off the back of the rim, McLaurin is surprisingly having trouble from the line today. Free throw in the air, no good, missed them both, but rebound straight to Neese. She goes up and she's fouled, and that's going to be number 4 on Annie Harris.
Yeah, and, Coach has got to leave her in. I don't think he's game choice. Do you?
No, absolutely not.
I mean,
as Neese steps up, she's short on the free throw line.
Yep. And you mentioned earlier that the Commodores have given the Lady Dogs opportunities, and they have today, but they've not been able to take advantage.
Knocks that one down. Perry Central 9 of 17 from the line. Hazard's not gotten a shot off this half. They've turned it over both possessions so far. Trying to get it into Harris, and there it is. And misses, but gets the rebound, puts it back in.
Harris, a strong move, and uses the board, and
that's number 2 on Napier.
Gets
Harris
rewarded.
Missed the free throw, another miss. She's the leading scorer in the game. She has 9. As Dunnigan gets behind the defense, lays up, she missed it, and ball out of bounds. It'll go to Hazard. 29-13.
He's changed his mind. Yeah, there he goes. He first waved towards Commodores, but I thought you was right, Earl. I thought it was Hazard's basketball.
I was wrong one time, and it was when I thought I was wrong. But now my wife, she's got a different opinion on that.
Oh, my.
And there's another turnover. And it leads to a layup and a foul.
McIntyre with a nice layup there. Put it on the square perfectly to get the old-fashioned three-point play.
McIntyre with 5 now. She goes to the line. She's 3 for 4. She puts it up and rolls off, no good. But Napier gets the rebound, puts it up and in.
Got to block out on those free throws. 6:15 to go, third quarter. 20-point lead is the Commodores' biggest lead in the ball game.
And shot blocked out of bounds. And Perry, outside of Harris, just no offensive threat right now for Hazard.
In fact, they struggle to get shots away.
Harris missed it, ball tipped out. Danner going to come up with it.
Combs has got to be a threat. She's not even looking to shoot her off those rebounds or off of turnover. She's got to be able or want to put that ball up and help the team.
You know, she had a big game at Wolfe County, or against Wolfe County rather, in a win for Hazard. She had 29. And we've not seen that type of play today. She is yet to score.
Seemed like she's not even looking, to do an attempt. So
Danner going to trigger it in. Gets it into Combs. She's just going to circle it around. They try to throw it over the top to Harris. Ball tipped away. Harris gets it, though. Gets at the couch. Ball stolen away.
Mullins with a good steal down there.
And they're just going to attack the rim.
Yeah.
As Napier now with 6. She's the leading scorer for Perry Central. They've spread it around today. And with 4 fouls on Harris, they're just going to start to attack. It's a little pass, a little too long, but Perry just out hustling Hazard to every ball. And there's 3 up by Neese. It's off no good. And another offensive rebound. They get it to Napier. She goes up, no good, but she's going to draw a foul. And that's going to be bad news either way, because that's either against Combs or Harris. And it's going to be against Combs. That'll be her fourth.
Yep.
Napier 0 of 2 from the line. She'll have 2. She's got 6 points to lead the way for the Commodores.
Nice touch by her. Napier will be one of those players in the region that the Commodores really have to have a good game out of her. She does a lot of scoring for them.
She's turned it up in this quarter, as she's got 6 in the quarter. As Danner drives down, she's going to draw a foul and go to the line.
Yeah, looks like Mullins will get the foul for the Commodores.
Danner to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2. Hazard only 3 for 14, and make that 3 for 15 from the free throw line.
And a lot of those misses come in the first half when opportunity would have come to even be even or even take the lead at times, Harold.
Missed them both. Rebound by Napier.
Nice three-point shot by Mullins.
Mullins knocks down her second three-pointer of the night, or the day, rather.
And you know, she's probably give them the spark because she hit that 3 to get them started in the second quarter.
We'll have a timeout, Hazard. And that's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 40-13, Perry County Central on top. We'll be back on Hometown 24.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work. A place we want to see grow and prosper. From Jackson to Hindman and everywhere in between. We're committed to serving you with the latest technology. Whether it's faster broadband, more video choices, or the latest voice services. Thacker Grigsby with our fiber network can provide the latest ways to stay connected, informed, and entertained.
Back to action. It'll be Hazard basketball, and David, they've got 13 points against 18 turnovers, and that's just not good basketball.
No, you know, they've got themselves out of this thing now, and because they just don't have the scoring power to come back this deep down. And, you know, when they had opportunities early at the free throw line and those turnovers, you know.
They get it into Harris, and she gets it blocked this time. Danner blocked again. I tell you what, Chelsea Napier, when she wants to play, she's as good as anybody.
Yeah. Napier's a scorer as well.
And there she is on the other end. First Commodore into double figures. And there's another turnover by Hazard. And Danner
going to get the foul, and Napier going to go to the line to add to that scoring total. 3:30 here in the third period.
Napier with 8 points on the quarter here, 10 for the game. First one's good.
Seemed like when the Commodores, Harold, hit those 2 or 3 threes in a row, 4, it really changed their game. They just got more confidence and have played better since that point.
Absolutely. It's 31-point lead now. Is this one in danger of hitting running clock territory? Perry playing man-to-man defense. Combs trying to get it to Harris. They can't get it in there to her. And when they can't get it to her, they struggle as they turn it over again. But then Perry's going to turn it right back over to them as they stepped out of bounds.
Yep. Nice effort there. Nice hustle.
They try to throw it into Harris. She's got it right under the goal. Missed it. Ball tipped out, and Perry's going to control it here with 3 minutes to play in the third. 31-point lead. Napier just going right at Harris, and nothing she can do to stop it. 12 in the quarter for Napier. Hazard with numbers now. Can't finish. Dunnigan goes to Harris this time as we're going to have a foul. Be against Napier. That's her third.
Napier's played extremely well this quarter right here.
Absolutely. She's got 12 points. And now Perry going to come on mass subs, and they're going to back off the press here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're 2 points away from that running clock, so. Nice jumper out of the corner. Couch gets a nice look over there.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, McIntyre can't get it to fall. Harris with a rebound. And she's going to be double teamed.
Combs thought about it, but swings back to the right. Thought she had the middle of the lane open there.
Sail it over the head of Harris.
Another turnover for the Lady Dogs.
That's nice defense there by Smith. Blocks the shot of Fannin. Smith to Danner, they get it to Harris. She lays it up and in.
Harris is awfully tough there. If she gets her body protector against the defender, lays it in.
She's got 11. Fannin drives in, up no good. Rebound Harris. Gets it off to Smith. Smith gonna get it off to Danner, and Hazard gonna try to get it into Harris, I would imagine. There's what I talked about, high post to Combs.
Yeah.
But she can't get it in there as Couch drives, no good. Harris with a rebound up, no good, but she's gonna draw a foul. And that should be against Turner. That'll be her first, team fourth.
And the Commodores take the heat off the Lady Dogs and not really had anything going for them there since, Harold.
No, as Harris now 1 of 6 from the free throw line.
Looks like Mullins will come back in for the Commodores here with 41 seconds, third quarter.
Harris rolls that one in. She's got 12. 46-18. So there's Mullins. She's going to fire one off the bench, and it's short, but goes and gets her own rebound. And, you know, I like to see that. You don't see that much anymore.
Nope, followed her shot, got it back, and you're right. Most of the kids likes that jumper and take off down the floor. They show a lot of confidence, Harold, in making it.
Absolutely. And, I was never that confident. Lawson can't get it to go. Battles for the rebound, gets it back. And I tell you, Perry has dominated the boards. And that'll be the quarter. Perry Central in control, 46-18 over the Hazard Lady Bulldogs. We'll be back in a minute on Hometown 24.
Thinking about replacing that old roof? Maybe you just want a new garage, a shop, a warehouse, or just need some more storage. Well, maybe it's time to give the guys at BMC Construction a call. They're a Letcher County-based local business with years of combined experience and references. All their buildings are constructed out of #1 grade warranty materials and available in many different shapes and sizes. Give them a call at 606-335-1580.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Welcome back to the Sherman Neath Athletic Center right here on the campus, not the Sherman Neath, but the John C. Combs. I got fooled there, Earl. I used to remember seeing some good ball games at the Sherman Neath.
Absolutely.
Is that arena still used?
It is not used now, no.
My. Didn't we have some good games there?
And I tell you what, we were talking about off the air. You know, Perry Central, if they had taken advantage of the hazard turnovers, taken advantage of the free throws, and wanted to really put the pressure on, this could be a 74-10 game.
Yeah. And the Bulldogs, another bucket, 46-20 here in the fourth with 7.5 minutes to go.
And it was 46-13, so they're on a 7-0 run as Neath knocks one down from the corner.
Neath hit some big shots for the Commodores today. Really got the team started with the 3-ball there in the second quarter with her jumper on that left side.
And Hazard dribbling it around, 48-20. They go into Harris. She spins, puts it up and in.
Nice move by Harris.
Harris with 14 now.
She's heating up. Got that second foul and third foul rather, had to set out in the second quarter some there.
Nice left-hand shot by McLaurin. She's got 6 in the game.
That was pretty good fundamentals. Left side, left hand.
And now McIntyre going to come up and pick up the foul. That'll be her third.
Cougars is probably moving on to a win in girls basketball, and big game up there later on tonight as well, as the Cordia Line boys will take on the Letcher Central boys, and I think that's been a couple of pretty good ball games this season.
I think that'll be the top first-round matchup in the region. It's 3 by Smith on the way, no good. Perry Central with another rebound.
Wide open, decides not to put it up.
So working around, nice screen as Neath goes around, lays it in. She's got 8 points. Commodores back out by 30. They've led by as many as 33, and Hazard just going to throw it away. That's turnover number 22. Perry Central only 3 turnovers.
Yeah, for the most part, I thought in the first half it was them just not making shots and forcing shots. That, you know.
Haley Smith going to pick up her second. That'll send McIntyre to the line. She's 3 for 5 from the line on the day. Coming up next, it'll be big game here. Perry County Central taking on Buckhorn.
Yeah, that should be a good game. The last time they met, the Horn won that game. So
only regular season win for Buckhorn against Perry Central in history. Perfect on the second. McIntyre now with 7.
You know, you've got to have a little confidence when you come in. It's better to have some confidence than not. So a lot of people thinks if you get that win, Harold, so close to the tournament over a team you don't beat, it hurts you in the ball game. But I think you've got to learn to beat somebody, don't you?
I am a fan of if they throw the ball up, you want to win the ball game.
There you go.
I don't care when, I don't care where, I don't care who. You try to win that ball game.
Absolutely.
You know, I've heard people say, well, we'll lose this one. We'll lose.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. Never did.
I believe everybody tries to get to W, really, Harold, don't you?
Yeah, and you know, I've seen times where maybe a coach has a nice bucket there by McIntyre, and that's going to be I think that's going to be it for Mallory Combs.
Yeah, with 5 minutes to go, and Mallory finishing up her day today, and
Mallory only a freshman.
Yeah, she's got average 6 points a game for the Bulldogs, and she's got time to come back and work this summer and get ready for another season. Plenty of time to go, like you mentioned, Harold.
McIntyre into double figures with 10. Ball thrown into Harris.
There's where she's tough.
When she gets it there, she's just about unstoppable. 16 now for her, top scorer in the game, but not much else going right for the Lady Bulldogs.
Napier with a little jumper right on the side as Harris did all she could do with those 4 fouls. She's not wanting to leave, Harris not. Her senior, and she wants to try to finish this game out.
But now I'm going to throw this wrinkle out there at you. Harris has never stayed back, and if this new law passes, she would have the option to come back for another year.
And I'll tell you what a difference it would be for her.
Couch 3 rolls off, ball tipped out of bounds. It'll go to Perry Central.
Do you think we'll have quite a few athletes take advantage of that?
We talked about that earlier, and I do not think that it will have the impact that a lot of people think. No. We're going to have massive staybacks.
Let's take Region 14. Do a percent for girls and boys. Would you think it'd be 10, 5?
Well, now, girls, as Napier makes another, I think the girls are going to be a little higher than the boys because a lot of those have not stayed back. And now I'm hearing rumors that all 5 starters for Owsley County are thinking it over about staying back. I think you'll have more girls than boys. A lot of the boys, you know, you look at Wade Pelfrey's a senior. He would age out. He can't stay. The age limit's still going to be in. Kobe Napier, that option's not out there for him. But it's open for any grade. You can repeat any grade, K through 12.
Right.
But, you know, looking at the seniors, I don't think you're going to have many senior boys take advantage of it on the basketball side. Now, the girls, I think it's a different story. And now you can say you're going to stay back, but until the time comes to leave your friends, let them go on without you.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a tough choice for a lot of these kids. And
boy, what that would do for the Owls down in Booneville if all 5 of those could stay back. Ooh.
But now I know my son is he's only 17, and he is if it passes, our intentions are that he will stay back. And a lot of that is he's only 17. A lot of it is Dad just wants to have his boy home another year.
Hey, I think kids do better in college if they're 18 going on 19 when they first enroll. My experience with the college, the 17-year-olds had a little rougher time, Harold.
And I tell you what, you know, and we've got some things to work out. Because, you know, he has some scholarships on the table. You know, we've got to work out things and make sure that those, which I would imagine that will he'd still have the same opportunities next year he does this year. But, you know, we've got a few things to discuss. But no sense in getting real deep into it until we see if it passes or not.
Right.
But by all accounts, looks like it's going to.
Yeah, and it does make sense what you commented about maybe more girls than boys. I could see that as well. Commodores, 3 in there.
Anna knocks it down.
Anna, she was deep there, her.
And she's got 7 points now. And this lead just keeps extending out. We're out at 40 now.
Yeah, as the clock will continue to run on.
So we'll have a new champion this year in the 54th Hazard, the 3-time defending champion. And so we'll have a new champion from the 54th.
Should be an exciting ball game, I think, between the Eagles and the Commodores. I look for it to be a pretty good ball game.
Especially here on home court of the Commodores. They go to Fannin. She's going to lay it up and in. She's had a big quarter. So we'll get some subs in. All the coaches getting everybody in. Hazard with the basketball. Under a minute to play. They trail by 42. Ball tied up. It'll stay with Hazard. If it was football, we'd say we got a lot of clean jerseys out there.
Yep.
But
Harris coming out of the game for the Lady Dogs. Good ball game, Harold. She got in the scoring column for the Bulldogs and played well today.
Perry Central going to finish this one out. They'll even their record up at 9-9. We're going to get a foul on Hazard. That's on Stacy. Free throw up. Got it.
One more coming. Little iron there, and it goes.
Those on both ends. That was Alyssa White. Knocks down both free throws.
Clock will run at 7 seconds. The ladies trying to save time there, but the clock was running anyway, so.
That's going to be your ball game.
Yep, that's going to do it. Hazard, Harold, I just thought it was hard for them they earned every point they got today.
Yeah, it was kind of what we expected. They would struggle with the pressure. They ended up with 26 turnovers, struggled early from the line when they could have actually stayed in the ball game. But hats off to Perry Central. They're going to be in the regional tournament for the first time in a couple of years.
Yep, and that will make a joyous Lady Commodore team as they're going to get an opportunity to play Leslie County, and that game will be coming up Monday night?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. Should be interesting. I look forward to hearing from that one.
And look at some of our scoring. Our Alice Lloyd, player of the game. Chelsea Napier leads Perry Central 18 points. Rainey McIntyre with 10, 9 for Aaliyah Fannin, 8 for Emily Neese, 6 for McLarness, 6 for Mullins, 5 for Katie Dunnigan, 4 for Kendra Lawson, 2 for Samantha Turner, 2 for Alyssa White. For Hazard, 16 points for Annie Harris, 4 for Mallory Combs, 2 for Couch, 2 for Huff, 1 each for Haley Smith and Libby Danner. And Hazard will end their season at 6-21. Perry Central improves to 9-9, and they'll take on the Leslie County Lady Eagles on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. I think that'll be a battle. I mean, you're here, the Commodores are getting to play all the tournament at their place, and so that's an advantage, Harold. And, you know, they'll be ready in Leslie County. I have to bring a strong game because the Commodores, they do play hard.
Absolutely. And Leslie County going to have to look a little sharper than they did against Buckhorn.
I agree, absolutely. What a crowd here at the John C. Combs Arena for the second game of the 54th District Tournament. And Harold, always a pleasure to get to do a ball game with you.
Absolutely, and I've enjoyed it. Now I'm going to switch hats.
Yeah, you
and,
switch radio,
tables.
TV, you just do it all, big guy.
And I'm going to step over, and I'll have the last 2 games on the radio, and it'll be Harold Mullins and David Adams on the call here for Hometown 24.
And Harold, if you can sneak a piece of candy off of him, I advise you to, because he doesn't volunteer giving any candy up whatsoever.
It will be gone by the time I get back.
Stay with us here on Hometown 24. We'll be back after a break. More high school basketball coming up.
Appalachian Wireless invites you to start the new year off with a bang. What better way than with a new Samsung device? The new Samsung Galaxy S21, S21 Plus, and S21 Ultra are the latest and hottest devices of the new year, with great cameras, all-day battery life, and faster processors. The S21 is the phone everyone wants and will be jealous of. From now till the end of February, the new Samsung S21 models will be $400 off the Advantage plan at Appalachian Wireless and AppalachianWireless.com.